What's up, my ponios? Andy with Tech Influence here. Excited to share with you guys this content. This is the Apple silicone case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, I'm going to be reviewing the silicone cases for the other two different phones, the 15 Pro and the 15, so check those out. With that said, we're going to be going over a much lighter and a much darker case here so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like on your phone. I've gone over a couple of different silicone cases here, and we'll have those comparison videos some other time. With that said, there's no sponsorship here. The folks at Apple did not send this to me, which would have been nice. Nonetheless, I purchased this with my own money. I want to help answer the question if it's worth it to buy this heavily priced silicone case here from Apple. Coming up close here, both of these cases are exactly the same unboxing. You have a bunch of different colors here, which is nice that the silicone cases have to offer. For the most part, they're the same as last year from what it sounds like, but they're still the same price because it's a new product. As you can see, I really like that peach color, especially juxtaposed against your black titanium, which I opted into. You can see here, and I also opted into the black color because that's just classy. It's what I always do. Coming up close here, they are super light, very light to the touch, but they're made out of the similar liquid silicone that they always do every year. It is the most soft silicone that I've ever felt. Even softer than the Gonez that I reviewed just a few weeks ago. As you can see, the silicone is wrapped all the way around the entire case. I really like how there's no punch out. You have the active button and the volume rocker, the power button as well. You even have a punch out here for the camera bump, which looks like it's reinforced with that strong polycarbonate material. Most of these silicone cases are very flimsy, but this one seems like to have a TPU kind of core here around the edge, and then the inside is a little bit more fragile and squishy. It bends a little bit more than normal. Nonetheless, this should give you a reasonable drop protection in the event of a bump and a break. Be careful here though, the Pro and the Pro Max are very brittle as seen by a lot of different other videos. With that said, as you can see here, the black is a little bit harder to identify. It's more matte here. It looks great to the touch. In the hand, it feels really good. I like that. On the back side here, it's got this really nice kind of felt feeling microfiber material. It's not felt though. With that said here, it wraps all the way on the inside, providing nice insulation. You can see it here a little more pronounced on the pink side, and then obviously they've got built-in MagSafe with those magnets to be able to extend through the case so you can maximize your MagSafe versatility. With that said, punch outs are similar to last year where it was just the dots there for the speaker, and then you've got the I/O punch out for the USB Type-C. Other than that, it's pretty solid, straightforward, all the way around the case. The last few cases that I've reviewed from Apple have not given me the animation here that I've put on an Apple case, so I'm hoping here the peach does so as well. Placing it in there, yes it does, look at that, that's fantastic. Just know if you have it on, you know, one of your focus modes, especially like sleep, it doesn't show it. But look at that, you can see here pretty clearly that the bezel here actually doesn't grab way into the phone. I think they've tooled it really nice to be able to grab right along the edge. You can still see that there is a chamfer around the edge, and it still kind of bows in, typical to the case. With that said, it means that your screen protectors that you place on there are going to have a wiggle room of about 1/16 of an inch, which is nice, so it's not going to impede on it. With that said here, in the hand, it just looks great. As you can see here, I've got the black titanium juxtaposed against that pink. It just looks really, really cool in the hand. I really like that. With that said, all of the buttons here are nice and clicky, especially the active button. A lot of these third-party cases here have missed on that opportunity. The unfortunate thing here is that this is not metallic. It is silicone around the button as well, but it does give you a nice clicky feel. With that said, you still have the option for MagSafe and a lot of these other third-party accessories here. We've got one from iWalk here. If you place it on there, it's going to snap right to it. Let's go and push the button. It shows you the percentage, and then it should go ahead and give you the MagSafe animation. There you go. That's going to be pushing 7.5 watts. It's separated enough here so it's not going to impede on your camera, so you can still shoot. It's also nice here. It's got this key ring to act as a desk buddy here if you wanted to set it up and watch or scroll. Let's show you another one of these charging units here. I've got this one from Murpiso. This is a MagSafe unit here that sits flat. It goes blue when it's charging. It's pretty cool. You can turn that off if you want. You can put your Apple Watch here, or if you wanted to, You can put something like this here for your AirPods Pro. So you can see here that it all fits just smoothly right there like that. I like that. You also have the option here to have it as like a desk buddy. If that's something you're interested in here, we can go ahead and turn it into like a stand. You slap it on there and it's gonna still charge while it grips onto it, and you can watch Netflix or whatever if you want. If you want to add something like a shutter button with a charging bank, this is the SnapGrip from the folks at ShiftCam, one of my favorite go-tos for vlogging, content creation here. You've got a cool front-facing light, or it can flip it up to selfie. You've got this really cool tripod that it fits onto that kind of curves and whatnot. And the best part here is it's a 5,000 milliamp battery as well as a shutter button. So it'll give you, those 5 watts here in a pinch. You can even plug it in if you wanted to as well. With that said, my Pungios, I think this is definitely worth it. I think it's really high quality. It's got the lined microfiber. It's got the built-in MagSafe. It just looks sleek in the hand here. And I think it's gonna turn some heads nonetheless. I really like the pink on the black titanium. It looks really nice here, but this isn't something that I would, be confident in being able to drop more than a few feet because it's made out of the silicone. With that said, here down below in the links in the description will be the product pricing and availability. Check that out here, guys, if that's something you're interested in. With that said, it does help out the channel. It is affiliate links, but this is not a sponsored video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.